So attempt number 2 of a Whine Wednesday video for this week. Let's see how it goes. And now my camera's all messed up. I'm not sure what happened there. I seem to have gotten kicked off of Facebook. That's an Instagram stories type thing to kick me off. So let's get this Whine Wednesday going for the second attempt today. I've been talking for hours, so I only have so many attempts in me. So for those of you who haven't tuned in before, Whine Wednesday is when you join me for a glass of wine or to whine about your dog. So you can definitely share and hop over into the comments. Tell us what your favorite beverage is, talk about your dog, anything like that. I'll talk about the beautiful weather. We're just excited about life in general. Super excited for the changes in some of the, provincial developments. So for those of you who have been asking, we've been getting so many questions. We are reopening our in-person private training at this point in time. Our group training is on hold until phase 2. So phase 2 for the province. And, well, our board and train didn't really stop, so there's nothing new with that. What is Kristen saying? It's an iced coffee and Bailey's tonight. You're right. It is super warm out, but that is a perfect. You get energy. You get to enjoy a little Bailey's. Nice and cool on this beautiful day. I think that's a fabulous drink selection. So cheers to you. Cheers to you. Having a little beverage on this beautiful day. It gets you all thinking about like summer and barbecues and fires. That's how I feel about nice days like today. So I'm really excited for all of that. So to share with everyone what the plan is. So we are busy getting our previous in-person private clients back up and going. So we were, basically at full capacity with group and private at the time of lockdown being called. So we are busy doing that, and then we're going to work our way through the wait list for private training. So please bear with us. We are doing our absolute best, and it is so hard, and it's, you're so happy that you can operate and reopen again, but there's a lot of work to it and trying to balance the schedule and kind of get everyone in. And I put a lot of pressure on myself about that because I do like to make people happy, and I do like to help dogs, and I want to see all the dogs and help all the people. But there's only so many hours in the day, so we're trying to juggle that right now, finalize it, and then group sessions, phase 2. So all of the previous groups will reopen or restart right away in the slots that they were. And then what we'll do is as soon as they announce phase 2, we'll also pick a start date and time for a new group for theoretically just a few weeks after that, because we do have people on a list wanting to be in the next group. So we're also trying to juggle the schedule to make sure we have a time slot for a new group to start. So that is our plans, guys. That's our plans. So to answer the question, our group training, it's a good question. So the question was, what day do we normally do our group training? I'm in a bit of a mini limbo right now. So typically, once late fall happens and kind of early spring, we're typically doing all of our groups on Saturdays. Then once we kind of get into the nicer weather, more daylight, all that good stuff, we typically offer a group session one evening during the week. So we'll kind of do that until it starts to kind of get too dark again type thing. So that is what I'm trying to juggle right now, is whether or not it's going to work out that the new group goes into a Saturday time slot. And I'm also very mindful of times of day and temperatures. I don't like it to be too hot out for the dogs and things like that. So I'm trying to figure that out, or if I'm going to move forward with an evening one, which will mean that will be a time slot that can't be used for private. So I know that that wasn't a straight answer, but the answer is a lot of our groups are on Saturdays. That's the answer, I guess. And we will sometime soonish have an evening one, which could be the next one that I advertise or the one after that. And the evenings have typically been like Thursday nights kind of thing, like 6:30-ish. Not too late, not too early. Something kind of along those lines. So I hope that answers your question, but definitely ask any more if you need any clarification. Yeah, so that's what's going on with training, guys. That's what we're working on. That's what we're busy with. That's what we're trying to get kind of up and going and running. Which means I need this beverage because it's a lot. But we're super excited to see people in person again. We've been doing virtual training. This evening, even just for a couple of hours here, had some back-to-back virtual clients. So we have been doing that, which is a great way to still help people and connect with people, and I love it. But I also love being outdoors and connecting with people. So we're excited for that. And then the next thing I want to talk about that we've been getting a lot of questions about is our dog training retreat. So we do have a dog training retreat coming up in Ingonish. September 24th to the 26th, I believe, is the days. I think so. So we have cabins booked at the Ingonish chalets. And then, so a little bit about the dog training retreat. Basically, you do not need to be a client of mine to book in for it. So that's one thing. You don't need to be a client. You don't need to, book in at Ingonish chalets if that's not what you're interested in. Instead, you could, book your own accommodations somewheres, or I actually just had someone book in who lives up there, so that's great. And basically, it is up to you what you want to participate in. I will lay out an itinerary. It's kind of open for people, but it's just intended to be a really good, fun, dog loving type weekend. So I will have time slots available that I'll do Q&As. We'll do some tricks. We have some new equipment coming in that maybe we'll be able to bring some of that up there to do a couple of mental stimulation things. We'll go for a walk or to the beach, all kinds of different stuff like that. And it's such a good, it really is such a good weekend. And I'm going to let you in on a secret that I don't put in the post. I don't charge for the dog training retreat. So the only actual cost to you is your accommodations and your travel. So we're not at all doing it to, make money off of it. We just think it's a great opportunity for like-minded people and pet parents and pet owners and all that good stuff to get together, talk about things, and really just kind of connect. So that's the whole purpose of it. So the expense is, your accommodations, travel, food. Besides that, we're going to come up with lots of great things for you guys to do. We're available to answer training questions, and we're just going to have fun with it. That's the whole purpose. So if you're all interested in that, you can send me a message. Then I see some things here. Let's see what we got. Okay, I answered Kristen's question. Do I have a wait list? I do have a list for both private and group training. So I do suggest to people that if that's something you're interested in, it is best to get on the list sooner rather than later. And I do, Kristen, I see there that your comment is about the Saturday wouldn't work, but an evening would. I do also make a note there about what people's schedules are and so on. So I'm able to kind of do that. Oh, hello, Rain. Look at Rain on here. Oh, look at Rain sharing the secret stuff I've bought. It's okay. I'm super excited about it all. So if you're paying attention to the comments, some of my secret equipment that I've bought is up in there. Yes, and Rain is booked in for the dog training retreat as well. So super excited about that. Oh, you got a 3-bedroom cabin. I don't think I realized you did the 3-bedroom. I just assumed you did the two. But yes, you're going to have whole family there. So Rain is, I don't know if I have any clients that have the whole family into the capacity you do. So I train her dog and her two daughters' dogs. So whole family affair. So they're all attending the dog training retreat as well. So it's going to be a good time. Yes, you guys are special. Definitely special. Grand question, Rain. Are you having a beverage of the wine variety? Or there was someone having iced coffee with Bailey's, which would also be nice on this warm day. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I do love the smell of coffee. I'm a herbal tea kind of gal. So yeah, that's kind of the updates that we had for people regarding, dog training, what's happening with that. The retreat, what's happening with that. So we're pretty busy planning all of that. And I guess one thing for me to say for the retreat is I didn't reserve rooms or anything. So it's based on like their availability. So people kind of reach out to me and then we talk about that and then they book in and let me know, so on. Great to hear that you're having a beverage as well. So perfect. So those are the things that we're up to that are keeping us rather busy, but we are excited and we're super excited just to get to celebrate a little bit more life. I've been pretty locked down here. I'll tell you what my big outing for today was. I went to the dentist for a filling. So my mouth is sore and was super swollen. But I literally don't go anywhere. I even order my groceries online. So that was my big outing. That was me seeing people today, was that I went to the dentist office. So I'm excited to maybe enjoy some food on a patio or something and get out there training again and see people. So definitely, yes, and connect with everyone. So yeah, that's what we've been up to, guys. I should have brought Sophia up here. I meant to, but then I was so distracted. Oh, there's a comment here that, all kidding aside, the retreat is a ton of fun. A bunch of dog people that are like-minded. We love our pups, and a weekend with dog people is the best. Is that not the truth? And I didn't really kind of go into detail here, but since no one asked any questions yet, now's a good time to do it. The retreat, we had a lot of stuff on it. So the Friday was just a very casual meet and greet. The Saturday we got started, I can't remember if it was like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m., something like that. Not super early, but not late. We started out with a walk. We did that because it's a really good relationship building for the dogs, can help set the tone, all kinds of good reasons why we did that. But it was just a short walk to a beach. Then the dogs got to burn off some energy, go in the water if they wanted to, chase some things, that kind of stuff. Then we had, I can't remember the order of everything, so I know we did discussions on, we did Q&As, we did discussions on dog food and raw feeding. We raw feed our dogs. But not something that other people have to do. We did discussions on training tools. We did some trick training. What else did we do? I know there was a jam-packed, lots of things. Yes, the pack walk. Yeah, so it was really good. And we ended it with a little fire and some music and, snacks if people want it. So it was a whole outdoor event. So, I understand we don't all want to be around people yet and things like that. So it was an outdoor event, and we ended it with a fire and music and talking about our dogs, and all the dogs enjoyed that as well. So it was really, really good. So we'd like to see more of you. I think there's probably maybe, I don't know, there might be about 12 dogs registered for it right now. I haven't officially done the math, but I think, yeah. So it's really good, guys. It's a good opportunity to hear other people's stories or brag about your dog or learn something new. Just socialize your dog. With this COVID world that we've lived in, dogs have really lacked some socialization. They haven't been around people as much or other animals. So that's another kind of good thing about the retreat. And like I said, you don't have to be a client of mine or have any intention on being a client. And there's no charge except for your accommodations. Oh, and we had, I can't remember if I said this, but we had fabulous goodie bags. I felt they were fabulous anyway. We had goodie bags and we had prizes. So there was lots of fun stuff throughout the whole weekend. I can't believe I forgot that stuff. But yeah, goodie bags. There might have been some Tasha's Dog Training wine glasses in there. Yeah, and all kinds of prizes. We did giveaways throughout a whole day kind of thing. So lots of fun stuff like that. And just hanging out with the dogs outdoors was fabulous. But yeah, so that's kind of my Whine Wednesday news for everyone, you know, having some wine or whining about the dogs. Yeah, see, the goodie bags were fabulous. Goodie bags were fun. I'm still in the process of deciding what I'm putting in this year's goodie bags. And don't forget, if you have any questions or comments or you're enjoying a beverage, you know, drop it in the comments here for us. And then if we don't get to answer it tonight, we'll put it on the list for next time. And I am sorry I missed last week's. I had a horrible headache, and then I hate that because, you know, only a few weeks before that I announced that Whine Wednesdays were back, and then I had to cancel. And then when I had the dentist appointment today with the filling and the swollen mouth, I was like, better not have to cancel again. But it worked out. Just a little sore now. I don't even think I necessarily look too swollen anymore, so it's all good. But definitely let us know what kind of topics and questions you guys would like us to go over in Whine Wednesday, because it's all about connecting with you guys and seeing what you guys need. But yeah, that's basically the Coles Notes version of what we've been up to. Yeah, I'm excited about this weather. I had lobster recently, but I'm craving it again. I'm going to share that with the group. So I feel like that's going to be in my future sometime soon. I think the nice weather also makes me really want that stuff as well. But yeah, and then we're just getting ready to see everyone again and, you know, planning the retreat and all the good stuff that comes with that and keeping busy. And of course, I can't wait to, you know, get to see family and friends on top of course, the friends I've made through training, but my family as well, because I haven't gotten to, you know, be around them during all of this time. So I know it's difficult for many, but we're definitely excited that it seems like brighter days are ahead, right? So I think cheers to that, guys. Brighter days ahead. But yeah, I think I went over all the things I wanted to update people on. So I will hop off for this evening. And if you're watching the replay, you can like and comment. We pay attention later. And let us know what kind of topics you'd like us to cover for Whine Wednesday. And we will see you guys next week.